Hey, how you doing, man? What's up? It's Joe D, and welcome to Friday Share Beer for August 27th. It is iPhone pre-sale. Wait, pre-order day. Yay! I'm excited. I don't know about you guys. I've got a special beer here from Belching Beaver. It's one of my favorite breweries. People ask me all the time, what's my favorite beer? That's kind of tough for me. I can tell you one of my favorite breweries right now is Belching Beaver. I am absolutely crazy about Belching Beaver and a few others, but they're definitely on my radar right now. This is their Beaver's Milk Stout Nitro. So I'll be cracking this one open here in a second. Let me look it up here on Untapped really quick. Let me see. Let me see. Google. Whoops. Google.com, of course. And then let me see. Let's put in Belching Beaver Mexican chocolate. Oh, of course, that's on the first of my list here. But Belching Beaver Brewery. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me show you what I'm searching for here. So that way you can have a look at it. Let's see, present to everyone. There we go. So let me see, Belgian Beaver Brewery, and this is their Beaver's milk. It I would think, or is it Beaver's Nitro Milk Stout? I bet you. How come it's not? I'm surprised it's not. Yeah, there it goes. Finally, wow. Surprised it took that long. Usually they're all over it, you know. So here's the link to. I kind of did it this way instead of going right to Untapped because, well, let me see. Is this a different? That looks like the same listing, maybe. No, this is a different listing. This is, oh, because this one's Nitro and this one's not. See the difference there? Then this, but this one's also. So this has it as 246. This is, I don't know. This one might be different. Let's see. 625, 625. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same listing here. So let me see here. Let me get ready to take a picture just in case, because I have not had this one yet. So, oh, I'm sorry. Let me see here. Where am I at here? Here we go. Sorry, man. Let me pop the chat out over here so I can. There we go. Okay, that way I can keep an eye on it. I'll put a link here. Let me see. Let me get to that. Let me get to that part. There we go. Close this out. Put this over here. There we go. Oops. There we go. So there's the link. Hey, what's up, Coach? And Ron Dog, what's up, bro? So there's the link. If anybody wants to jump in, you're more than welcome. So this is the one I'll be sampling right now. I've got my camera ready to take a picture. 225 totals, 151 in the last 30 days. So, and it gets a 3.83 bottle cap rating, 3.53 ABV. Let me see if I can get something from Belching Beaver themselves. Core beer here. Let's see. Hopefully that means they're. Oh yeah, no, don't sweat it if you can't join. I put that in there so that if anybody wants to, they can. Let me see. I wonder what this one would be. Hard to say, huh? Whoa. What are you doing here, man? You're killing me, Smalls. Let's see. Ooh, peanut butter milk stout. Dude, that beer is. This beer put them on the map for me, man. And now I'm going to have to get that glass, too. You see that glass? Oh, problems, man. Problems. See? Mexican chocolate peanut butter stout. That one's. Oh, here we go. This is the regular one. I've got the nitro. So let's see. Ooh, there it is. Okay, so let's see. It all started with milk stout. So that's this one here. This is the milk stout. This is the nitro. It all started with milk stout. Our first craft beer at Belching Beaver Brewery. Boom. So now I'm gonna have to get the regular milk stout now, since that was their first beer. So they ought to be pretty good at this. This is their main beer, right? We're excited to now bring it to you in a nitro package version to be enjoyed at any time, anywhere. Dark in color, but not in flavor. It's an easy drinking style with notes of chocolate and roast coffee. The beautiful cascade effect sets the tone for this creamy, silky, smooth beer. It is also the foundation of our peanut butter milk stout. The word is out. Evening coffee is giving way to our milk stout. Nice. 30 IBUs they have on here. So that's good to know, because it didn't have any IBUs registered here. Again, on Untapped, a 3.83 bottle cap rating. We'll see what we give it right now, man. I'll be kind of rating this one right now. So this will be kind of a little bit of a treat for you if you are tuning into the Friday Share Beer here. I've got a whole bunch of stuff, because a lot of stuff has happened since last Friday and last Tuesday. So let's get this one cracked open first, because I just got off work a little while ago and I'm parched. Let's see. Suck it, Mary. Look at that. That was awesome smoke, man. Look at that. So let's see what kind of cask. I'm pouring it hard, man. Trying to get some cascading out of here. Let's see. Come on, man. I'm not seeing any cascading, bro. I don't know. Did you see anything? I didn't see anything. Oh, man. Come on. They've done so good for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Belching. BB. Hey, I like that. That's good initials, right? BB's good initials. JD's good initials. BB's good initials, right? CJ, my little cousin is what? My little cousin. My little nephew. Cousin. Yeah, we're cousins. My little nephew that's watching, he's got great initials, man. CJ, you know what I'm saying? JD, good initials. You know what I'm saying? Coach is just a good name. You know what I'm saying? When you have a good name, what do you need initials for? Rondo, you know what I'm saying? That's good stuff right there. You know what I'm saying? Why do you need initials? BB's good initials, right? You know what I'm saying? JD's good initials, right? But dude, we're not getting cascading out of here. Oh man, they know how to do this, right? Hey, you must have heard me, because I was like, suck it, Neri, that was good smoke. Oh, wait a minute, Neri. See, I'm distracted here. I almost didn't get my picture. Whoo.
Take it slow. Take it slow.
Almost missed it. I got a little too excited. Had good smoke. I almost peaked. Let's see. Oh, baby. Now, I don't know if you saw that other part there, Neri, where I read off of their website. This was not the nitro version. Their regular milk stout was their first beer as a brewery. So this is the nitro version of that. I'm not getting, I mean, I've already had their Mexican peanut butter stout. I've had their regular peanut butter stout, and the regular version of this beer, not the nitro version, but the regular version of this beer is the base for both those beers. So with that said, knowing that this is the base for those other peanut butter beers that I've had, I wish I'd have had the milk stout first before this one. Because, knowing what a nitro beer does, you know what I'm saying, what that nitrogen does to the beer, I'm not getting it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting the beer itself, the milk stout. I have a feeling like if I were to have the regular milk stout, that it's just a creamy beer in nature, because I'm getting the same thing that I got as far as the tones of the beer from the peanut butter beers that I had, which is fantastic. right? And it does have a creaminess to it already, but not that nitro gas type of creaminess. You know what I'm saying? Because as you can see, it's completely gone. Now it's a little thin, like some milk stouts can be. As you can
Okay.
see, it's rolling around there, kind of thin to medium bodied, right?
Yeah.
But really nice, deep, rich, roasty tones, but not overdone. And a really good. It still, to me, tastes like a little peanut butter in there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I'm getting like this little bit of a chocolatey, peanut buttery kind of taste in there. Anyway.
That sounds good.
Mm. Oh, it's delicious, man. It really is. It's still fantastic, but I feel like I'm having a non-nitro beer, if you get my drift.
Yeah, I get it.
Am I making some good points? Is that why the bell's hitting? Is that why it's like, ding? Yes, he's on, man. He's on. Ding! Right? You
The
know what I'm
bell.
saying?
The children are playing a little card game, and
I like it, man. It works. It works because
and
I can keep making points and I'm getting dinged. I'm like, yeah. See, bell, please, bell. Yes. You know what? That's it. We have to have a bell.
a bell in the show. Yes. Ja. Ja.
A bell.
Jongens, rustig. Nee. Oh,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's always the same. Never a quiet moment for myself, but okay.
Well, you got little ones, man. It's totally understandable, but that actually works because I like that. We could just keep talking, and forever you're like, yes, boom, bell. You know, just cue the kids. Be like, bell now. I'm gonna make a point. Here we go. When you see me double point like this, bell, right?
We're introducing the bell today. Okay. Okay.
So what are you having, my friend? What are you having? We got a lot of stuff to get into, so we're gonna cover our beers.
Last couple of weeks, I didn't have the time, and of course, the problems with my shoulder to go to the liquor store. But
how are you feeling, by the way? How's your recovery?
I had some physics last week, and this guy that helps me he told me, okay, it looks fine, and I can do almost anything. The only thing that I can do is lifting weight above my head.
Right. So can you move it all the way up like that yet, or?
Yeah, I can do everything.
Good.
But I have to look out because I cannot lift heavy things above my head, so to say.
Okay.
But further on, I'm doing fine. But the problem is, I'm only having the roasted beers, of course, and
hey, that's enough.
Yeah, it's true. But I wanted to have something different, and I found something old, and I think I had it last year in the show. I'm not sure, but it's something that you know already. It's the Golden Dragon.
Oh yeah, you did. Yeah.
The quad. The 9,000 quad.
I think you did. Yeah.
Yeah. So I found one, and I thought, okay, no Rochefort. So, but I have to go to the liquor store. Maybe tomorrow or next week, because I'm only having the Rochefort and this one. So.
Hey, that's
all,
brother. Those are fantastic beers. I mean, I'm having this milk stout right now. I've had other variants of it, so it's no real big special thing. But my next one's the one that I've had several times already, and that's the pumpkin spice latte. So that's a total pinky out beer right there. Since it's latte, but I think since it's beer, you don't lose like man points, off your card. You don't lose any points. If you were going full latte, man, with all the fancy little artwork in the cup and everything, oh, bro, just give me your mag. Just give me the card. Give me the card. You're suspended. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Okay.
And if you're wearing a sweater at the same time, yes, no, no,
You're done. You're done.
no,
baby.
that you're grounded. Yeah. Oh, hey, speaking of grounded, are you grounded from motorcycles?
No, not really. Not really. I
Oh,
can
not really.
drive.
I mean,
Not
there's
really.
a partial. There's
Yeah.
like a suspension in there or something like.
Have to look out. Have to look out.
Yeah. You do, man. No,
Because
you really.
when I'm driving and I got the seat belts on,
Oh, yeah.
seat belts are going this way, so it's a little bit difficult, but it's okay. Okay, time.
Oh,
Let's
baby.
see, man. Let's see. Let's do it.
See if it works.
Let's do it.
Oh man.
Okay.
Do you need to crack your knuckles or anything? I mean, is there any? What's the Neri routine for, for smoke, man? What's the
There is no routine.
It's a skill. I mean, you either have it or you don't.
That's it. That's it. No routine, no fuzz, nothing.
Yeah. You notice, Tom, that he can be anywhere in the crib. Like, it doesn't matter. Backyard, any room of the house, it doesn't matter.
Sometimes it does. Sometimes it does.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Everyone's waiting, man. They're biting their nails. They're
Okay, goes.
Oh hell yeah, let's do this.
Oh, look at that! Look at that!
Yeah.
It's still going. Look at this guy. Anywhere in the house, anytime, you name it. This guy pounds his own chest there. You name it.
Oh,
I've got awesome smoke. Huh? I've got big smoke.
I have to go to the liquor store tomorrow because oh man, I'm missing all those beers and
You're running dangerously low. Dangerously.
yeah.
Hey, I wonder, because you can get Stone over there, right? I wonder if you can get that Chocovesa.
Well, that's actually what I'm drinking right now again.
Oh, is it really? Okay.
Yeah. It grows on you. Definitely grows on you.
The problem is now we have the Stone beers, but only in the bigger cities in Holland,
Oh.
and they're still difficult to get. But we have what's the new brewery in Berlin? I think. Stone.
Oh, is there a new brewery there? I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've heard it from Sadiq.
Oh.
I think it was Sadiq that told me about it. But it looks nice. Okay, Golden Dragon 9000 quad, 10.5 ABV.
Nice.
I had it before, but I didn't remember how it tastes.
Look at that. Beautiful looking beer, man.
Yeah.
I like the glass too.
Yeah.
Nice glass.
Great glass.
Oh yeah, babe.
Sweet.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's better. It's a little bit too cold.
Right. Yeah. So it's got to warm up a little bit. You're gonna get more flavor out of that bad boy.
Yeah. I think it's now around 7. I think it has to be around 9,
Okay.
8, 9, 10. But it's it's
I would think probably closer to 10, probably,
yeah.
before you really start getting all the real good, flavors.
Yeah.
I tell you, man, beer is actually, my whole life, you couldn't have got me to understand the metric temperature system there. But I'm learning because of beer. See, beer just works for me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh yeah, temperature of beer. There we go. Yeah, Fahrenheit, Celsius. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah, true. But it's sweet. tones of caramel, tones of maybe a little vanilla, maybe.
Yeah. Oh man.
Mm.
Because it looks like it's just got tons of that nice caramel in there. And is it hot? Is that beer a little alcohol forward there?
A little bit. Yeah. It's thick, malty. It's bready.
Yes,
Bre-
that's how I was gonna ask if there was a big like malt backbone on that one.
yeah, bready. And the problem is, um,
It's the last one.
it's the last one. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is a problem.
Yeah.
Savor the flavor.
I have the Rochefort, but the problem was last couple of weeks I couldn't sleep. I mean, I slept for last 4 weeks. I slept about. I'm not exaggerating, but I slept about 3 or 4 hours a night.
Mhm.
And the problem is when you're drinking a quad or two, after 2 quads, it's over.
That's it. Yeah.
You're so tired, man, and you're passed out within 1.5, 2 quads. So it's yeah.
And Tom, you're just loving those chocovasas now, right? Like
Yeah,
that's
I'm bringing
just
back Chocovesa. Good
yeah.
stuff.
Uh-huh.
They're just like you said, Tom. They grow on you. You know, I mean, it's just a
I mean, I had the first one. I was like, okay, this isn't. It's not as good as last year. Then I had another one. Like, okay, it's good. I had another one. All right, it's really good.
yeah. And then next thing you know, you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy 12 of these next time
Yeah.
because that 6 pack wasn't quite enough. Yeah.
I mean, the price was enough, but
Yeah, right. Yeah, no, the price is definitely enough. What gets me about that beer is that it is seasonal. You know that you've got a time limit on it. You really enjoy it, so it's like okay, a matter of I really enjoy this beer when it comes out, and I'm just gonna get 12. Like I know when I'm gonna go tomorrow to Total Wine and try to keep it under $100. I swear to God, I'm gonna do my best.
it's pretty. You could spend $100 in a jiffy. So
Oh,
if you
in
pick that bottle, that bottle, that bottle, $100.
yeah,
Easily.
it's just it used to be getting a really a really nice rare bomber, something aged, $20. Now
Hmm.
it's creeped up to 30 and 35. So
Yeah.
when you're getting into those bombers, those rare barrel aged bombers and all this sort of thing, 30, $35 a bottle, man, it's you're 4 or 5 bottles, man, you're over $100.
Mm.
It's like
Well, that's
so
why like going into the liquor store and knowing what you're getting, because sometimes you spend $30 and a $10 bottle is better than a $30 bottle.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's definitely a challenge, but I know when I'm definitely looking for that beer when I go tomorrow. And if I find it, I'm probably gonna buy a 12
Mm.
because I just enjoy it that much. It's just. What do you think, Mark? Do you the Chocovesa of the Stone?
Oh, I'm thinking of getting a 4 pack of that. They're in the stores. Are you looking at getting a big bottle of the special one or something?
What is the card?
Did they come in a 4 pack, Tom, or a 6 pack?
Yeah, it came in a sixer.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. I saw a pack. I assumed it was a 4 pack. I didn't pull it off the shelf, but yeah, 4 pack or 6 pack was like $18 or something.
Yeah.
Hi guys.
17, $18.
Man.
Is that what you're drinking now, Tom?
Yeah, having another one of those.
Oh.
Like, why run through the liquor store when I have some Chocovesa, right?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. I'm not. I'm not going to go to the beer store when I already have some of that. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I mean, it's fantastic. Sadiq, you'd be proud of me, man. I remembered, got the picture and everything. It was scary there for a minute. You know what I'm saying? But I remember.
Well, he didn't let me down, so Yeah,
What are you having, my friend?
I'm having the Lagunitas Born Yesterday Pale Ale.
That's
Oh.
Wow. I don't remember us ever looking that one up.
Mm-mm.
I've had that on. That was very delicious.
Yeah, that's I like last year's a little better though. I believe they changed. It didn't use the same hops as last year, and I could tell. I mean, it's still delicious, but last year was like my
So,
Is it a fresh hop IPA? Is that how it is?
correct. Yeah, that's an old one. Look at the 2017 edition.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we need.
each year they have their own. If you see the other variants, it should be there.
Oh, okay. Let me see what pops up. 15, 16, 17. Here we go.
Oh, it gets higher rating.
Yeah. So now you've got 3,100 total ratings and 3,100 in the last 30 days.
Wow.
You've got 7.2 ABV, 60 IBUs, 4.24. So this one Tom can drink. He can drink this one. It's okay.
Jesus. I'll have my pinky out too.
Yes. Boom! We got a bell now, man. Mark.
yeah.
Oh, we do.
Yeah, we have a bell.
All right.
So anytime someone makes a good point, it boom, bell.
Yeah. Good points.
Well, that just completes the entire thing. I mean,
it's like you make a good point, and it's like boom, bell. I love that. Yeah, it's like the entertainment value on this show just keeps going through the roof. I mean,
Man.
And now, some things people don't realize about this show is, I do, me and Mark do so many things behind the scenes here. We're coordinating with Major League Baseball right now. You know what I'm saying? The Tuesday show that started the darn series, and now we have Game 3, and we had to coordinate that today, and then we had to coordinate with Apple for the people could pre-order the darn iPhone. You know what I'm saying? We're like, okay, do that on the Friday show. We need something for the Friday show, and so we got Mr. Cook to be gracious enough to we'll do that, and then we'll actually send the thing out on the 3rd for the Tuesday show, and I'm like, see there, boom, now you're thinking. I like the way he thinks. You know what I'm saying?
So speaking of pre-orders, did you get one?
Yeah.
1201. Did you click the button? Or?
We'll go into Mark's segment here, and then I'll finish up with I'll do a rant and rave here at the end here.
Okay. All right.
So what are you drinking, Mark? And then
this is a perfect lead into my segment. It's a perfect lead into my segment. I picked up a new beer from a local brewery, Three Taverns, Enchantress.
Enchantress. Wow, look at that label.
Yeah.
That's intense.
It's very, very intricate. It is a sour ale. It is a cranberry sauce sour ale.
Ooh. In the theme of November. Huh?
Yep, exactly. And it's 5% ABV.
Okay, so cranberry sauce. Now what okay, because that's going to be different than just a cranberry ale.
I guess they had. I don't know. I'm pouring it right now. This is the first one I've had.
I don't eat cranberry at Thanksgiving, so
I think cranberry sauce is a little more sugary.
Yeah,
more.
But look at that color. It's got a slight red tint to it.
Oh yeah, I can see just a slight red. Yeah.
Yeah, and even the foam has got a slight red color to it. 5%. Let me see what it says on the back of the can here, because this is very interesting.
What's
the second of our Sour Asylum series? Enchantress will lure your taste buds over the river and through the woods into a cornucopia of familiar fall flavors. Cranberry, cinnamon, and clove. A lacto-fermented sour ale is a harvest festival in a glass, suitable for any autumn gathering.
What was the brewery again?
Three Taverns.
Yes, boom, bell.
Three Taverns in Decatur, Georgia. So it's a local brewery to us.
Hey Mark, they have another sour that came at the same time, right?
Yeah, they have another one. I forget. I saw there was two on the shelf.
Rapturous or something like that.
I think so. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I saw the two. This one had a neater label, so I just bought it.
Yeah. The other one has a neat label as well.
Mm-hmm.
You say there's lactose in it?
It's a lactose fermented, yeah.
That's interesting.
Okay, so here's the.
Probably how a lacto fermented. So that's probably how they get the sour.
I
Yeah.
thought it had to be because I remember some people making it, when I was, still all married up and all that stuff. But I remember some people making it. So here we go. Here's their description. Enchantus, formerly known as Crasberry Sauce. So I guess that was just the name of the beer.
Oh, okay. All right.
Is the second offering in our new series of lacto fermented sour ales.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So that's got to be really good. Spiced with cranberry juice, cinnamon, and clove in the fermenter, and balanced by a pleasing acidity from what is that? Lactobacillus?
Lactobacillus.
Bacillus. Wow.
No.
Added to the kettle, this beer is your perfect companion to the Thanksgiving season.
Yeah, lactobacillus is the same kind of stuff they put in yogurt.
Yeah.
That's one of the probiotics. So it's a probiotic energy drink. It's a probiotic energy drink, I think.
So here's a better look at the can.
I mean, is it approved by the doctor?
Look at that, man. That is a cool looking can. Now, this is their little thing, right, Mark? Like I noticed some of the other beers had nice labeling like that as well.
Yeah, they've changed. I think they've changed their labeling recently. They've redone their labels in the last few months, and I like it. But yeah, this is I am getting some cranberry and some cinnamon. It's sour, but not too sour. It's got just a little bit of tang at the end, so it's not like super sour. So this would be something that like cranberries. Cranberries have a little bit of tang after you. Even cranberry sauce has got that little bit of a dry tanginess to it.
So it's like a thirst quencher.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this would go really good with Thanksgiving dinner. I could see having this with your turkey and your cranberry sauce. I mean, it's very drinkable. Carbonation's good. Yeah, you get a little bit of the spice on the nose and then a little bit in the flavor. It's not overpowering. Real refreshing, and it's 5%. So I mean, it's a session sour. It's a very sessionable sour ale, and very, very good.
And so, does that lead into your?
Yes, because you guys are going to be enchanted with the next episode of the Financial Clarity Podcast,
which I've already listened to. Oh, are you talking about the next one?
Released 2 days ago, which was about talking about priorities and how to prioritize in order to thrive. So just the importance of kind of setting priorities in your life and then checking off those priorities as you go. That kind of gives you the path that you need to follow. This week's coming up is everybody. I'm sure all you guys are big day traders, so you probably are wondering what the market's going to do.
Yep.
So next week, I'm going to predict the next stock market drop. So you guys are going to be enchanted when you hear that.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Bell,
Predict.
baby. Who else has a bell on their beer show?
Yeah. So no, it's going to be, the podcast is going to be, I'm going to predict the next stock market drop, and I'm going to tell you why it's not important all at the same time.
Ooh, hey, look at that, man. See, look at that. Now, who else? Man, we bring it to you all here, baby. You know what I'm saying? Right?
That's right. Financial, sour ales,
and
Mexican
then
stouts.
when you want to catch up on foreign stuff, foreign affairs, and all that sort of politics and all that stuff, you tune into the Tuesday show and get the malt liquor report from Bump.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, politics. Yeah, pretty much.
So we give it to you all on share, but we've got a share of beer for you, baby. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That is right. Now, let me see who's on to something else. I've got my pumpkin spice latte.
Oh, he's still drinking those, huh?
Yeah, still drinking them. I got it. Drink them if you got them, that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But no, they're not bad. And I don't know. they give you a reason to say pumpkin spice latte.
No, it's probably a really good beer.
It's not bad. It is super creamy and stuff like that. You know. Oh, look at that, Terry! Yeah.
That was some serious smoke.
Now this one. Now see, look for the people that actually did see when I poured that other nitro from Belching Beaver. Look at that. That's cascading. You know, I didn't get any cascading out of that other nitro beer. You know,
he nary thought about ringing the bell for a second. The cascade.
Sorry.
Dilly, yeah. See, Bum had my back right there.
Yep.
Dilly, yes. Oh, that is such a great commercial. If anybody hasn't seen it, you got to YouTube. I would imagine if you YouTube or Dilly, you'd get the commercial. It's fantastic. It's probably barely 30 seconds. It's great.
It's a good one though. Yeah.
Dilly. I was doing that. I've been doing that everywhere, man. Everywhere. You know, if I'm having a beer, it's getting done. I did it over there in Denver. You know, where people have turned around. Yeah.
Yep, and he did. It echoed through the entire convention, from one end to the other.
Because I ain't quiet. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah, Joe didn't go, diddly.
No. At the top of my lungs, man. Like, and people are like, yeah, dilly. Yeah.
My goodness.
It's great. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it just seems like something fun to say when you're drinking beer. You're like, dilly. You know what I'm saying? It's great. So, anybody got any other beer they want to say? Or because I'll talk about my iPhone experience. I've got plenty to talk about. Let me tell you.
I've got my beer. I'm good.
So let's see here. Let me share because I got. Okay, so y'all know I drive truck for a living, right? So, you know, kids don't do this what I told you I did, right? But so, you know, it's a matter of trying to coordinate now. California is on Arizona time right now, so you know, we have the same midnight. So I wasn't worried about like trying to figure out, okay, what's California's midnight and all that sort of thing, because we're on the same time right now. So, you know, I'm trying to figure out, okay, I need to get out a little early if I can tonight, you know, or last night, you know what I'm saying, so that I can kind of be in a particular area around midnight when it hits, so I can park and have time to do this thing. And none of that worked out, of course, because, you know, Mother Nature was like, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying? So I had to go take care of that. You know what I'm saying? So when I was done with that, that kind of set me back a little bit as far as time. And so I opened the app. So I'm trying to get all this done while I'm driving, right? I mean, I shouldn't say that, but that's what you do. I mean, sorry, you know, it just has to happen, you know? So anyway, I'm trying to get this done, and what? Oh, I'm trying to get this done, and the darn Apple app just kept, like, I don't know, freezing, and then, you know, of course, Apple goes down before they have a big release. I don't know how many of you guys know about Apple's big releases, but the site will go down, so it'll just be a blank page before. Before they have a big release, they always do that. It's just tradition with them. So they, you know, you open up the app and you're not getting anything. It's just a white page, which is expected. As soon as you see it, you remember, oh yeah, this is their thing. This is what they do. And so I'm like, okay, you know, and it has real small letters. We're about to bring you something big or something like that. So you're just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And that took at least 20 minutes. So it's already past midnight. You know, so now it's like 12:20. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, what in the hell? You know what I'm saying? So I know they're having major problems, right? And so many people worldwide, because this is a worldwide release. And so I guess so many people are getting on there trying to order this thing. It's just, even Apple couldn't hang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I kept trying and trying. The most basic sort of task, once they did open it up on my phone at least, it was just erroring like crazy. Just give me. I tried to put in my name, and it was saying, well, I didn't have the right name, and then I was, verify your account with AT&T, and it kept erroring on that, and I'm like, I pretty much know who I am and who my account is. You know what I'm saying? And anyway, it just kept erroring and erroring like that, and then it gave me. Finally got past all those errors, and I'm already into it, trying to order this thing for an hour at this point.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting so pissed off because I know that the longer it goes on, the longer I'm going to have to wait for the phone. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's like slim to no chance of me getting the thing on November 3rd. So I'm like, oh, man. So I'm getting pretty stressed out. And so it finally takes me past that point, and then I get to the point where what was it doing? It was telling me that I could only pick it up, that I couldn't get it shipped to my house, that I had to pick it up in an Apple store, which for me on a Tuesday is super inconvenient. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, no, I can't do this. And I'm like, okay, screw it. You know what I'm saying? It'd been messing up for so long already. I'm like, all right, I'll figure out a way to get it. You know what I'm saying? Just give it to me already. So I'm hitting it. It's only letting me pick it up at one Phoenix Apple store. There's multiple Apple stores here in Phoenix. Yeah. They only let me pick up, get this, out of all the stores. There's one particular Apple store here in Phoenix that would let me pick it up at, or Albuquerque. Those were my options. And I'm like, Albuquerque's not an option, Chief. That's a little bit of a drive for me. You know what I'm saying?
That's not closer than South Phoenix?
I know, right? It's like, hey, Albuquerque is not an option. How is that leaving me as a, you know what I'm saying? I was like, that's not an option. So I just got frustrated. And I'm like, you know what? Screw it. So I just went to AT&T's website. Mind you, I'm over an hour at this point. I'm about an hour and 10 minutes trying to order this thing. So now it's already past 1 in the morning. And I'm like, oh, now I'm steaming hot. I'm pissed, right? I'm beyond reasonable at this point. People are trying to call me, text me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, screw it. You're going to have to wait. You're going to have to wait. You know what I'm saying? I am not going to have a conversation you want to hear right now. You know what I'm saying? So I get on AT&T's website, and it was a little sluggish here and there, but finally let me order it. So I'll show you my verification. So I was really excited about this. So
and you got November 3rd.
I got November 3rd.
Wow.
So that was cool. So I'll have it Tuesday. So if I get it, so this I just put this on here so that you could see like what it cost me in total. So I got the 64 gig space gray. Expected delivery is the 3rd. Paid it in full. Didn't put it on a credit card. I paid with my debit card, so it's legitimately paid. I don't want to have any more debt off of this thing. You know what I'm saying? And it was boom, right? A little. That's part of Mark's. Save up and have fun with it and all that at the same time, right? I mean, you're saving your money to spend it, and so this is just an example. But it was $63 on top of that, and so for taxes, as you can see. So that was my total price, just so you could see what a stupid decision I made.
But you're going from what? Are you coming from a 6S? Is that what you have?
From not even an S, from a
6.
A 6 Plus, yeah.
6 Plus, okay.
Wow. So
what's the warranty on that bad boy?
Well, it's the typical 1-year warranty that Apple gives. I could have bought, and I think you still have like a I don't know,
before the year's done, I think.
Yeah, something like that. You can buy the Apple Care, but I already have. See, I have the original AT&T iPhone plan, which comes with insurance. So, I'm not going to buy the Apple Care on top of that for $200. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, no. Sweet.
Yeah, so Mike's asking if
it
shoots
Tuesday. Cool.
He's asking if it shoots in 4K. Yeah, it does. So
Mhm.
if I get it before the Tuesday show, I'll unbox it on the Tuesday show.
Friday. No,
nice.
Friday is going to be Friday's the 3rd. Yep. Friday's the
Oh,
third.
it's Friday the 3rd? Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It's going to be iPhone Friday.
Well, if I get it during the show, it would have to be during the show, I would think. I'll unbox it on the show. So
Oh, cool.
yeah, that'll be pretty cool. So yeah, it's of course, if I unbox it, I won't be able to show it off, I would think, because I won't have I won't have it set up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would imagine it's going to take a few scans because I got like a big old head. You know what I'm saying? So to scan this.
Well, that's why you got the big screen, right? It's got how big is the screen on that?
That's right. So you have to go widescreen to capture all of this head. You know what I'm saying? So I would think it's going to have to do it like in 3 parts, just like,
It's going to be like a panorama.
It's going to have to stitch the images together and merge them together and then make a panorama of my head and be like, I think that's him. Because the only person on the planet with a head that big is that dude. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we got a ding on that one, man. That was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, so dilly. Yeah, we got.
So do you officially call it the X or the 10? What's Apple call it? Do they call it the 10 or the X?
They call it the 10. I'm like, don't put an X then if it's supposed to be the 10. You know? Because dumb people like me are calling it the X all over the place, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's what it says. It says X.
It says X.
So, Joe doesn't believe in Roman. Numerals.
Now I am part Italian, but that part it doesn't know what that is.
The Roman civilization failed. So why would you honor it by doing Roman numerals?
Yeah, I don't claim to be. I'm part Italian, but the other parts don't know the numerals.
Yeah.
All we know is
the fall of Rome. It's just X.
It's just X. I don't know. That's why I'm a Teamster. It's like, I'm just a truck driver, man.
What do you know?
Hey, Joe, I'll wait for the XXX release. That's only,
Yeah, how am I supposed to know these things? You know what I mean? These guys are educated. I'm what?
It seems like if they jumped over the 9. It seems like if they had a 9, more people would call it the 10, even if there was an X.
Yeah. No, and a lot of people are like a little irritated that they did skip the 9.
Mm-hmm.
There's certain things that people are irritated about. It, at least the tech journalists, at least.
But it's the 10th anniversary of the first iPhone, right? Wasn't
right.
it?
So
that's why they would skip. Yeah.
I mean, what do you want?
Okay. What's the story behind it? Okay.
People complained about the name iPad when iPad came out. Remember? They were complaining about iPad. They said it sounded like some kind of feminine product, right? And boy, we quickly got over that. Look what's the biggest selling tablet ever. Like, give me a break. So, yeah. But no, that was my iPhone X experience. So,
cool. You're going to get it on the first day that it's going to be delivered.
Yeah, pretty excited about that because I'm when I got home, which was actually not that long before I started the show, I read that there's people already waiting 5-6 weeks, and they're saying that supplies are going to be limited through the first quarter even. So,
sorry, Joe, I didn't hear. Is it going to be delivered to the store or to your house?
To my house, yeah.
Does it mean do you have to be there? Are you going to be working that day?
Well, that's the good thing about working at night is I'm always.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's why I'm saying if it had, I'd be at work now if I had to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no, that's the So that's what I'm saying. Like typically, they send FedEx delivering those packages, and FedEx comes during the show. As a matter of fact, you guys might even remember I've gotten packages during the show, and that's typically FedEx or there's another one called. Anyway, but.
Yeah, for some reason they always scare the crap out of you when they ring the bell.
oh my God, they ring the bell and I'm like, what the hell was that? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Yeah, it's just, yeah, I get so like, because the damn doorbell's right there too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always have this like look on your face, scared, that look on your
He's
face.
like, what's that? What's that? What's that?
It's like in slasher movie or something, so it's like
It's just like, what did you do that for? You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, yeah. So anyway, that's on Mark's theme though. That's the reason I've been saving for the phone. You know what I'm saying? And I knew I was gonna. I knew at the beginning of the year, whatever phone they came out with, I was buying, and it just so happens to be the most God blessed expensive phone they've ever come out with. But I just, I've had this one for 3 years. And it just especially with this new OS that they put on here, it just keeps messing up. Hell, sometimes I can hit the button and it won't even open up. You know what I'm saying? So
they do that on purpose, though.
Yeah, that's by design.
Yeah.
I mean, not only Apple, even Samsung. I mean, even Android, and I mean, once they make sure that the next release is not going to be compatible, from a hardware perspective, with your models. Therefore, you have to upgrade.
Yeah, I'm convinced they do that. I
know so.
They can say whatever they want to. I am so convinced. You know what I'm saying?
If you notice, they slow your processing limits, and then every year there's always a leak. Always a leak, so they can get you ready. You know what I mean? All the phones coming out, and you can buy that phone. And then it comes out, and then everyone rushes to it.
Yeah, because right around the beginning of the year, there started being lots of hints that this phone was going to be about $1,000, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So I just knew right away. Okay, I gotta save up, and so I did. As a matter of fact, when this phone released, it was expensive too, and it was a big release because it was the first big iPhone. And then with it, released this damn thing. So I spent about the same amount of money, actually less. No, I spent less on the X than I did buying because I bought this and this. You know what I'm saying? So it was like,
What's the screen size on the X compared to what you have right now?
I think it's just a tad bigger, maybe.
Bigger? I thought you had there's like a phablet now on your.
Yeah, it is. It is.
So the current one is actually as big. I thought they kind of tried to scale down, because the phablet thing is not the thing anymore. I don't know, just
Well, nowadays any phone's a phablet. It can do anything a laptop can do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If you have a
but size-wise, between like I don't know, what's
do anything.
The screen size? What's it, 5 inches now? Or
5.8.
Okay, so it's a 5.8-inch screen. Okay.
Yeah.
That's pretty good size.
I hadn't really compared them. I have to admit.
Come on.
Let me see here. I hadn't really compared them. I just knew I was gonna get the darn thing. You know what I'm saying?
The processor on an iPhone is supposed to be epic.
Yeah, it's supposed to be.
Oh, the new processor they're putting in?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, is
it 8-core?
Is it a quad core?
I think it's octa-core.
It's a heck.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Heck, huh?
Yeah, it's a let's see, what's the the chip, it's a A11 Bionic chip with the 64-bit architecture.
Well, it says Bionic in the name, so it's got to be.
It's got Bionic in the name. What do you want? You know what I'm saying? It's Bionic.
How much RAM?
When you pick up the phone, does it go?
Oh my God! What is Neri showing us? What do you got there, Neri? Oh, look at that! That's all his rocks.
Is that Neri's stash?
Yeah.
Is his dungeon?
Mm-hmm. Diddly.
Diddly.
Look at all those.
Getting stuff.
So rush for there.
Get one.
He's just gonna reach under the floor, grab himself a Rochefort.
Yeah, I mean,
to him, he's like picking up like a can of soda, like a Coke.
Yeah, that's.
Just gonna get a Diet Coke.
Yeah, it's just another beer.
Okay.
I mean, what do you want?
Oh, jeez.
Surprisingly, it has 3 gigs of RAM.
Only?
Wow.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Oh, I expect at least 4.
That's a lot on a phone. Most phones have 1 or 2 at max.
Well, 2 is more now. But,
Yeah.
It's just Apple
Still.
doesn't know how to use their RAM so wisely.
with the bionic, processor, whatever.
Yeah, it's so yeah. I'm thrilled to finally get it. I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna keep this one. So hopefully I can get me one of those real nice. What do you call those things for your phone that'll let you record and hold it?
Whatever stick. Selfie stick.
Yeah, no, not a selfie stick. It is a selfie stick, but the gimbals, yeah,
Gimbal. Yeah, I think it's a gimbal. Yep.
So I'll be able to get a gimbal now and be able to.
What's that?
A gimbal?
Yeah.
They're like you have 2-axis gimbals and 3-axis gimbals that allow you to mount your phone, or I mean, they have them for cameras too, regular cameras.
Okay.
But they allow you to mount your phone in them and record and be able to like walk around or be in your vehicle, and they help you get nice smooth motion out of it. So when you scan around like this, it does it in a real nice smooth even motion.
Like a little
it works as a stabilizer, kind of.
Exactly.
It's got like a little dampener or something like that on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So
you can do anything nowadays.
Yeah. So I'm hoping to get some of those, get some mounts for like the window and stuff, so I'd be able to finally record some stuff in a convenient way. I'm hoping to use that new phone to actually record, and then just use this one to stream off of. So, should be a little more convenient, because right now I can't do those things because I use this phone for all my entertainment as well. So, yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm just happy to finally be getting a new phone. You all right, brother?
Yeah, I'm I got to close the crawling space, but it's
Oh, okay. I didn't know if you was all right. I didn't know what I
don't know what's going on there.
I didn't know what I didn't know what was going on over there, man. I didn't know if you were pushing one out or yeah.
It's difficult because of the shoulder.
Oh yeah.
Sure, the shoulder. I thought you were using the other hand.
Oh, so that's the hiding.
That's the hiding area. Yeah.
Okay, so you keep all the bodies under there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh man.
That looks like, what that reminds me of? That little spot that reminds me of last season of oh man, what is that? What is that called? American Horror Story.
How to Catch a Killer.
Yeah, did you happen to see? Have you seen American Horror Story?
No.
I've only watched the first season only.
Oh yeah,
I got a lot of catching up to do on it.
Yeah, that last season was pretty good. Season 6.
Wow, already at season 6. God, okay. I have like the first 4 seasons, but I'm only caught up with the first one.
Yeah, they went through. I think like from season 3, 4, and 5 are kind of but it started getting better with 6, and then now this season that they're currently finishing up, I think, is definitely a lot better. But yeah, so that's the iPhone story, guys. That's the whole boom bing. Also, they kind of try to tempt you into ordering accessories from them. Man, never do that. The cheapest case they had on there that's similar to this one that I have on here. I like these slim cases that are kind of see-through here. It was like $25. I went to Amazon. I have a case coming tomorrow already, actually, on Amazon, and it was $12 on Amazon. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and for all yous wondering, I know that people have been sitting on the edge of their seats, biting their nails, wanting to know about the underwear controversy, and it solved it ordered Kirkland underwear, man, on Amazon. So
there you go.
boom.
Kirkland.
Yeah.
So now you're in Champion underwear, right? Isn't that what it is? Or did you get the Kirkland one?
Kirkland, yeah, Kirkland brand.
Kirkland?
Yeah, Kirkland brand on Amazon. Yeah.
There you go.
Hey,
So did they specifically talk about the heavier build, thicker quality, better, higher quality?
hey, Joe, why don't you get your show sponsored by MeUndies so you can get free underwear?
Yeah, MeUndies. Yeah, I know, right? Like they ought to kick us down with something here, man. You know what I'm saying? Because people, that drink beer need good quality underwear.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? We all need a support system.
That's right.
So yeah, MeUndies. Yeah,
Yeah.
hit us up, man. You know what I'm saying, right? Hit us up. I mean, dilly, right? So that would cover my rant and my. Oh, also, really quick, I guess, because we're almost over our time here. I say I have to be very disappointed. I was very excited for Game 1, World Series. As a Dodger fan, I was very excited about how that game went.
Game 2, not so much.
And in Game 2, well, I tell you, even though it didn't go our way, I mean, what a ball game!
It was.
Right?
That was a great game. A very good game.
That was, for people on the East Coast. I mean, stay up to watch that game.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
I think was worth it, really. I mean, 'cause that's a historic game. That was insane. What was that? A 4-hour plus game?
Yeah. It's about an hour and a half too long for my liking, but it worked.
But it was. I mean, the entertainment value was there. Now, Game 3 is tonight.
Yep. Was it 8 o'clock Eastern? I think.
Is it? I don't know the time though.
Yep. So it's going to be between that and college football. I think the World Series is going to win out over college football tonight. Yeah,
it's Game 3. You've got all the games all in a row here. So you got Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You're going to have the World Series in Houston. So you're definitely going to have a Game 5, right? Because they split over there. So it has to go 5 to at least, so if either team were to win out the next 3 games, it has to go at least 5. So I would think it's got to go 6. I would think.
I'm saying I'm going to say 7. I'm saying
there's a good chance
because they got 3 games in Houston now.
I tell you, man, I was like, I couldn't even believe my eyes. I was, because once it was, what was it? I think it was 3-2. Mm-hmm. And we brought in our closer. All of a sudden, I forgot his name. How did I forget his name?
And he had to get 6 outs? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You brought him in at the top of the 8th, right? Yeah.
Yep. And so it was like, oh my God! And as soon as they homered off of him, I was like, oh no, because typically he comes out and it's curtains for you, man. He's gonna put you to bed. You know what I'm saying? It's night time. Right. And it's just time for you to go home. Right. And he's going to, tuck you in and, it's time for you to go. Right. No, that not Houston. Houston just showed, man, hey, we're fighters, man. And they did. They plugged away. And once they got through him, man, I don't know why I'm forgetting his name all of a sudden.
I can't.
But God, I don't know how I forgot his name all of a sudden. But once they got through him, and I knew they had to go past him in the bullpen, and our bullpen's been really, really good. But that was the it was a matter of whoever was going to win out. So hey, they deserved to win, man. Houston kept fighting and plugged away and finally won it. So I'm excited to see how the game goes tonight, and then of course through the weekend. Tonight's a little bit of a challenge for me to watch because I still have to work, but the rest of the weekend I'll damn sure be able to watch and have a bunch of beer.
Because they do Friday, Saturday, Sunday, right? All 3 nights in a row.
Yeah.
So and then they do if not, then they'll do Tuesday, if necessary, and Wednesday.
Right.
Right. Yeah.
Right. Because that'll be back in
Oh, so that means you have to. If it's a Tuesday, we're gonna have to end the Share Beer show on time on Tuesday.
Right. Yeah. Well, see, that's why I told you we've been doing a lot of coordinating here because, all these games and all the Apple releases, we've been coordinating with the MLB and with Mr. Cook. Tough negotiation. We had to give a little bit, but Mr. Cook was at least gracious to release, do the pre-release and everything, on the Friday show. So it's all good. It's all, we appreciate that. You always have to just go along with whatever Apple wants, really, at the end of the day. And
Yeah, I mean, how much? What do they have? Like 100 billion in the bank? So I guess we have to go with them. Yeah.
That it came down to money, and we just added a lot of zeros at the end of our check. Is what we did.
Yeah.
I mean, we had to go deep for that one. So.
Yeah.
Oh, guys, my battery is almost down. So forgive me if the picture goes black. But
Yeah. Hey,
Okay.
we're out here anyway, Neri. We'll see you, man.
Good weekend, Neri.
Thank you to everybody that's in the chat there, man. Oh, we have Sean's channel in here. I haven't seen him before. What is this? Os Luke 007. Has he been in here before?
I don't think so.
007.
Yeah, we have Earth, of course. That reminds me. Anything interesting new in that 19? You know what? Well, Earth. I'm definitely interested in that new Budweiser, 1933 Special Reserve Prohibition beer from Budweiser.
I just saw the ad for that a couple days ago, and I'm like, it might be worth buying a six pack of.
Yeah, they've been playing that one during the World Series, and I tell you what, man, you know what I think? I think that beer is going to be similar to the American Ale they released. What do you think the chances are?
It's probably going to be pretty close, yeah.
I would imagine it's going to be pretty close. That beer was popular, man, and that happened right around that InBev buyout, and then the beer went away. It was just completely squashed immediately. It was so good. I thought it was, at least. It wasn't everybody's opinion, but I really like, as a sessionable good beer from Budweiser, for Christ's sake, I thought it was good. But no, that's another beer I'm hoping to get tomorrow as well. I'm going to be going to the beer store tomorrow and hopefully picking some of that up. Hey, man, I wonder if you can find that over there in your area too, Neri, that there's a 1933 Special Reserve Prohibition Budweiser out there. I don't know if it's just going to be an American release, but I mean, they make Budweiser everywhere, so.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would
look it up.
I would think it'd be like Coca-Cola making a special release. Like, I would think they would just release it all over the place. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
for Near is probably going to cost twice as much as the Rochefort.
Normal six pack of Bud is like $6.59 normal. So I bet you they do it like $7.99 to $8. Somewhere around $8. I bet.
Yeah.
But not in Europe though, right?
No, Europe.
I'm not sure.
You'll probably be able to get it for less. But Zach in Australia will have to pay like $20.
Zach, he's got to move.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
He's got to move.
Was that awesome? That
He
007
podcast. He needs priorities. He's got to place craft beer, cost of craft beer above location. So he's got to move somewhere where beer is cheaper.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
You should give him some tips, Mark.
Yeah.
Hey, and anybody that might be thinking about, because I am definitely going to be going to, at a minimum, Holland next year. So, if anybody's thinking about joining me, or I don't know for sure if Mark's going to go or not, but if anybody wants to go, I'm definitely hearing a lot of tips that, man, Black Friday is going to be the time to buy airline tickets. So, I was going to buy last week, and then I kept hearing these tips that, man, Black Friday is going to be a big time.
Let me know. Send me a message or whatever. Let me know kind of what date you're thinking of, Joe.
I don't have any solid dates. I'm kind of. I definitely I need to wait till after April, because that's when my contract might hit. It's going to be a contractual thing for me. I hate to get super personal, but I'm hoping The last contract we gave up some stuff, so I'm hoping that we get that stuff back. If I get that stuff back, one of them is a week vacation that we gave up. So it's kind of a big deal for me. So that's part of my issue is.
Oh yeah, that makes total sense. I mean, and for us, it wouldn't be. We wouldn't be able to do anything until really April at the earliest.
Yeah, I mean, there was the fairs that hit a week ago were for March, and I was like, oh, that's just a little too soon for me.
That's not the best time. Maybe May, June.
Yeah, that's what I
But when you start getting into May and June, then it's kind of like you start getting all the tourists and the weather gets.
Oh, yeah, but usually June, especially June, July, is the high season. I mean,
Yeah, and the prices go way up. So I've had friends that have gone to Europe, and they say like mid-April to mid-May, kind of in there.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
I was trying to hit that.
Warming up, but the airfares haven't increased. It's not high season yet, so the weather's generally good.
Right.
And although I had a friend that went to Paris in February, he got a sweet deal, and the weather turned out great. But that's kind of risky going in February.
Yeah, if I got a smoking deal, I have to admit, man, I might take it. Because some of those fares, man, were like under $400 round trip.
Yeah. You can stay here for free.
Oh, in the chamber of what do they call that on
in the crawling space.
In the crawl space.
Yeah, you stay in the crawl space. Hey, but there will be beer down there.
There's already beer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What else do you want? Yeah.
Some dead bodies, but
we'll go in the crawl space. He'll cover it up and then put the bed over top so nobody can get out, and then you have to drink the beer.
Yeah. What? Dilly.
Dilly.
Yeah, free beer. Free beer in the crawl space, man.
What is it?
Yeah.
Chamber of Misery. That's what it is.
Chamber of Misery. Yes, that would be the Chamber of Misery. Yes, and all you would hear is the glass hitting the floor the whole night. Dilly.
Hey, you wish, man. You wish. You gotta be tied down. Face down.
It's no good. It's no good. Anyway, man, we better get out of here. But I just want to keep mentioning it. You know what I'm saying? So that it's in people's minds. I mean, it would be super cool. The last trip was awesome in Denver. If we could make another trip like that happen, especially overseas, that would be incredible.
Yeah, man.
So I'm thinking this is just off top of my head sort of thing. I'm thinking a couple days in Holland, preferably a weekend in Holland, and then a couple days in the UK, and then maybe a couple days in Ireland, and then that might wrap up the trip. But it's all, it could change. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of what I was thinking. Okay, a couple days here, a couple days there, a couple days there, and then you spent a week, and that's good enough for me. I don't know, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Keep the spirit alive.
Yeah. I would rather have a little bit shorter trip, and leave, and then to stay too long. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to stay too long. I'd rather leave wanting more, and then you're like, oh, it was cool, man. Yeah, oh man, when I go back, you know what I'm saying? But if you stay too long, you're like, oh yeah, no, I'm good.
And the people, you're like, yeah, this Joe man, he wouldn't leave, man.
I had enough of that dude, man. Trust me, man. Yeah. So anyway, guys, we're out of here, man. You take care. So we'll see you next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern.
The Halloween edition. It's going to fall on Halloween.
Oh, that's right.
The scariest share beer ever.
Yeah. Boom.
Boom. There you go. I got a fall. All right.
All right, guys. We'll see you, man. Peace out.
All right. Take care, guys.